Hi Pisces, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of January 10th to the 16th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to remind you, as always, this is a general weekly read, so just take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't. Two messages right off the bat. One, you're going to have the best week out of all three water signs. And two, I heard imperfection is a beautiful thing. Okay? And I also was pushed to sing a song before I began recording, and I can't remember the exact name, but the line that stood out that they want me to sing for you, oddly enough, is I heard this also happened in Libra's reading, so you may want to watch that one. I want to have a real good time. And then the lines go on. But, anyways, um, yeah, it just feels like you're going to have a good week and you just want to kind of enjoy yourself, maybe let loose a little bit. But either way, before mentioning the overall message for the week for you and the song of the week, I want to remind you to stick with me till the very end of this reading in order to get your answer to your yes or no question. All right. So moving forward, keywording the message I received for you overall for the week, you're happily ever after. You're happily ever after. Okay. Not surprised? And as I catch my breath, the song of the week for you that was chosen on shuffle, Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. Here comes the frickin' sun, Pisces. You deserve it. It's been a long time coming. Let's aim on down and pull some cards. Alrighty, Pisces, we're going to begin by pulling the first message or two from the Sacred Light Oracle deck. I do feel the need to mention as well, when I wrote down, when I channeled the song for you for the week, I put a sun, drew a little sun on the left-hand side and a smiley face on the right. Happened only for your sign for the songs for the week. Okay, interesting. You'll potentially doodle at some point in the week for Pisces for this upcoming week, the 10th to the 16th of January 2022. There is a focus on your past life, okay? This isn't your past life before this lifetime. It is what took place up until now, from your date of birth up until this present week, okay? Interesting and strong wording. Is talking about cultural experience. It is behind you, regression, okay? A push to, remember I said move forward, key wording. A push to move forward, to express yourself in the most beautiful way, to adapt, to embrace the imperfections that lie within you and that are part of your situation at this time and moving forward, and just make the best until the best. To allow yourself to understand that your situation is going to pan out, and this is a week where your happiness, your happily ever after, is truly highlighted, as long as you're willing to move forward in more than one way. We have at the bottom of the deck an underlining focus on Dharma wheel, karmic lessons, peer pressure, and moral codes. Wow. Karma coming into play for you, Pisces, this week in a beautiful manner, reminding you that your way of being, you're kind of wanting to do the right thing for the most part up until this point, and just being a good soul in a lot of ways is going to pan out for you. It's a week that reminds you of that. Wow. Okay, Spirit's cheering you on. I just heard, let's go Pisces. Let's go Pisces. They said they didn't say it in that manner. The way I said it was wrong, but they're just cheering you on. You're going to be pushed to laugh this week. Okay. We're pulling 6, if I didn't say it already, from the Gilded Tarot deck for the main part of the reading. Interesting. We're going to keep shuffling for the last 2. And we got them. Okay. Alrighty. I just heard exchange this one. And we're not accepting heartbreak throughout this week. Okay. Or you could find that you will feel a bit emotional at certain points and replace it with hard work and effort, and therefore it becomes a healing process for you. There is an underlying focus, for whatever reason, on your lack of sleep, your dreams, and a level of secrecy taking place within your life. I feel like this has come up recently in your readings. Who is too damn secretive? You definitely are, Pisces, and that's okay. Feeling a bit sort of all over the place at times, being like, yeah, everyone doesn't need to know what I'm going through, okay? And you might feel the need to plan for something strategically, where if you tell everybody and their mother or everybody in your midst, it feels like work as well. It could just ruin the success moving forward, right? And it feels like a level of secrecy is bringing you happiness as well. Okay? So we're moving on to the beginning of the week in spread. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay? We're not going to clarify these. The ending isn't in sight. The ending isn't here yet, but it's truly fine. It's a week where you're reminded you can make your way through. You will, for whatever reason, lose your breath, find yourself struggling to breathe to begin the week. And it's because you're becoming more spiritually connected or just being pushed to think about the situation in a heavy manner, that you've outgrown it, to push you past it, to make you a bit uncomfortable. It's like one of those situations where the universe is making you uncomfortable in a situation to push you in a faster manner, in a quicker manner out of that situation, right? It's like if you're too comfortable for too long, you'll then start to get too complacent again, or just in general, and you won't move on to something bigger and better or just more aligned with you. You're being made a bit uncomfortable to begin the week so you can just embrace your happiness moving forward and change what needs to be changed or replace what needs to be replaced. And this is, again, a part of the week, the whole week, where you're reminded of the past, so you don't forget what is needing to be removed, okay, in a lot of ways. But I do feel like you're also, for whatever reason, feeling more vibrant to begin the week. It's like, even though they're making you a bit uncomfortable, you're feeling more energetic. You're feeling more grounded in a lot of ways. It could confuse you and other people around you. It's going to be a good week nonetheless. Don't forget that. Okay, you're still blossoming and you deserve change. The sun. So you make your way to the middle of the first half of the week and you're feeling quite, again, vibrant, energetic. You feel sort of a focus push to focus on your happiness, on the sun speaks upon completion. What needs to be completed? I feel like it's two different situations. One is work, one's a relationship for some of you. One's work, one is a living situation. It could be two different completions that need to take place within an existing situation. However it works for you, it'll bring you happiness moving forward. You're pushed to view and think about that happily ever after. As I see the Ten of Cups in my mind's eye. But anyways, you're also thinking a lot at this point in the week about astrology, tarot readings, the world, the universe, your own little universe, and how it's going to pan out moving forward. Being pushed to expect the best, but also at the same time being pushed to remember what needs to change and be developed, and how to utilize your knowledge and wisdom you've gained up until this time to change something in a gentle way, to not sort of exit a situation abruptly to the point where you burn a bridge, or multiple bridges, or you just feel things uncomfortably, right? Or you just alter other people's story and path in a negative manner, just to kind of move right along and, do things in the right way, all right? Because I feel this change, if not both of these changes, are happening sooner rather than later, whether you like it or not, okay? But it is a week where karma is coming into play, and you get a message, an update, or just an acceptance in this part of the week that you need, that you want, that is, even if you don't know you need it or want it, it's coming in and it's going to help you replace the situation or just move you towards your happily ever after, your happiness. It's time for Pisces to be happy again, or just more so than you have been up until this point. Reassessing things on such a large level, again, thinking about your universe, your world, and just how much it's developing and changing, and how much has changed up until this point, okay? And I feel like because you were made to feel a little bit uncomfortable in the beginning of the week, it's like, yeah, okay, now you can be happy. Now you can see why we're making you uncomfortable. A reminder that Spirit has such a big plan. The universe has a big plan for you, side by side with yours, okay? All about manifesting and just doing what's right for you so that you can help other people or just see things transpire in the way they're meant to. Three of Wands. So you make your way to wrap up the first half of the week and you're ready to go. You're feeling just driven. You're waiting for your ships to come in, or you're thinking about how your ships are coming in as you look at this imagery. Okay. It's like 3372. Don't know where that number came from. Look it up. There's an angel number meaning. The clouds are clearing away. The sun is showing up. As I feel as if this week almost feels like a poem in a certain sense, at the very least, this reading. This reminded me of the Beatles song that was chosen for you for the week. Feeling this sort of old soul way about you, but also this balance between that and being very much in touch with the new, or just a new soul as well. Interesting. Don't know why they came up, but it feels purposeful. Allowing the water to teach you something as well to wrap up the first half of the week. You're also going to find that a situation starts to improve itself towards the end of its time in your life. Odd. I mean, that does typically happen. I need to understand and remember that what doesn't work out is a blessing in disguise and a push from the universe once again. But with the Six of Swords in reverse, you begin the second half of the week and you feel like you can't leave something for one reason or another. Somebody might be pushing you to stay, and you're like, no, I need to go. I just saw the Two of Cups. I don't know why I'm clarifying this one. With the Hierophant, it's all about a change that needs to happen that you can't sort of instill right now, but will happen soon enough. You can feel, being aligned with the Ten of Swords, that it's on the horizon, that it's almost out of your hands to an extent, but you're pushed to once again roll with this change towards your happily ever after in a peaceful, gentle manner, in a mature manner. Okay, even if other people in your midst wouldn't do it that way, it's not about them; it's about you. Okay, I feel like your friend group or groups, people who surround you moving forward will adjust as well due to a big change or two. But we're moving on to the Eight of Pentacles. I also heard wrap yourself up with nature if possible. It's going to help you in a lot of ways. With the peacock here, I need to, especially towards the end of the week, you can see the peacock pattern, to sing your own song, to get your voice out there, and just to be a little bit showy. You know, you deserve it. There's a lot to be gained and a lot of development within one's soul that will take place because of it. Okay. A knock on the door will shock you. I think that came up in Sagittarius's reading. But with the Eight of Pentacles, to move on to the middle of the second half of the week, you find yourself replacing certain difficulties or struggles or emotion that pops up with work. You find that you're more motivated to work than normal, or you just find yourself needing to dust things off and just figure it out for yourself. You know, it's like this huge focus on the back of your mind, a push from spirit and the universe at this point in the week on your happiness and completion, right? On the universe, once again, you can't help but just feel as if your mind is being expanded in so many different ways, okay? Feeling like your voice is important at this point, but someone doesn't want it to be heard as much because it will dwindle theirs, it will minimize theirs in the eyes of others. But it's just like, it reminds you why you're moving towards the new, why your ships are coming in to help you sail away, right? Even if this can't happen just yet. It feels like your career situation is going to transform in the upcoming weeks as you're pushed to light candles, incense, cleanse your energy this week, and read some books. Interesting. If you don't feel the need to do that, look up new knowledge, new things, interesting facts online to expand your mind even more. Push to do so. You might even find yourself researching new opportunities, or just going out there and searching for them in one way, shape, or form, allowing yourself to just see things happen, again, side by side with spirit and the universe. Nine of Wands. I just heard it's a good week, don't forget, okay? So you finish up the week, and this is when you need to remember that, you know, thinking back to the positives, the change that's taking place, you know, feeling a bit wounded, a bit burnt out. Don't forget to eat as my stomach grumbles. Um, Take care of oneself, basically. It just feels like you're ready to, you know, claim your new spot, your new area, your new job, maybe new residence. Again, a push to wrap yourself up with nature, to look up at the night sky. Um, Not the day, you know, during the day, of course, if you feel the need to, but the night sky is essential, okay, for your healing, your health, your happiness. It'll remind you something about the past in order to make the best out of what lies ahead, to again conclude the overall message of this week, to move away from what no longer works for you towards your happily ever after, to accept that the sun's coming in, okay? There's something about the lighting of the moon that will teach you something about culture, okay? To remind you of what's being left behind you moving forward, what has already, and how much you're growing and transforming as an individual. on a soul level. Let's pull a Find Your Happy card or two. I'm hearing your secrets are purposeful again. Don't question it, okay? What you're moving towards, I'm seeing longevity, will go far, will last, okay? Even if you expected where you're at now to go far. I have enough time, energy, and money for what I care most about. And with the Nine of Wands, that seems quite purposeful and meant to be, you know, reminding you that you just need to prioritize. You have enough of your resources, energy, and even money to move towards and invest in what means the most to you, okay? I'm not a victim to the harassment of my life. Interesting. And last but not least for this deck, it didn't work out and it's a beautiful thing. I already mentioned that, but it needs to come out again. All right? So if you haven't already thought of your yes or no question, take a moment and do just that. For Pisces. As I can feel how nervous you're getting anticipating the answer to this question, the answer is a strong no as it picks up speed, okay? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Pisces.